slugfest, I think. I'm pretty excited.
Don't have gloves on today. It's a good day. It's a real good day.
Welcome to the third season of the Wild West Bass Trail.
Good luck. Wild West, baby. Shasta Lake.
This time, our anglers are battling it out on the largest reservoir in California.
I want a big fish.
Just dance.
This is the SuperClean Showdown on Lake Shasta.
Got him.
This is a good one.
Jeff Michaels easily set the tone for Lake Shasta on day one of the tournament with a solid 15 pounds. Bill Coons was only 3 pounds behind Jeff with 11.99 pounds. Greg Gutierrez and Jeremy McKay followed close behind, each with over 11 pounds to finish the day. Anglers have been catching 60+ fish a day, but one big bite can change everything. With rain in the forecast and cold temperatures, how will the anglers adjust? And who will get one step closer to the championship?
You know, there's always a chance someone will get on some swim bait fish and make up a bunch of ground really, really fast, but
it's going to take a big bite to catch up because he's probably got 3 pounds on me, so it'll probably take a big bite or two or a bunch of solid fish. So.
But everyone's catching tons of fish. There's lots of fish in this lake.
Jeff is fishing up the McLeod River arm, using a combination of swim baits and finesse baits.
Feels small. Nah, it's not terrible. I think he's a little bigger than that. We'll get rid of him later.
Jeff Michaels is off to a great start with a small limit in his boat early in the morning. Bill Coons is fishing up the Sacramento River arm of Lake Shasta.
You know, and Jeff Michaels, he's three pounds ahead, something like that. So you need a big bite. You know, my goal right now is just to not fall out of the top 10. Not the right size ones today. Let's go ahead and make a move.
Gary Dobbins, normally a host of Wild West Bass Trail, has turned to fishing instead this year.
I really thought it was going to be an easy day. I thought it was going to be a big limit day and easy, and it's been anything but. This one darn sure is no help. You just catch so many fish like this at Lake Shasta, it's just unbelievable. But I mean, on the bright side, it's January and we're catching 60, 70, 80 fish a day. It's pretty cool. I mean, lots of the parts of the country, they're walking on some pretty thick ice right now. And you know, we're down here catching a lot of spotted bass, and it's fun.
I'm not graphing them like I was yesterday either. Yeah, I'm gonna need the net. He's not as big as I was hoping. I mean, it's gonna cull one for me, but I thought it was 2.5 and it's $1.06. God darn it. Not what we want. Just gotta weed through a bunch of smaller ones to get a good one.
Man, small fish. I don't even know if he'll go. We got some work to do. Kind of like yesterday, you know, I started out with 6 pounds, small limit, so you got to start somewhere. But
Yeah, the trouble with Shasta is not catching fish, catching the right fish. I mean, everybody's catching a lot of fish, but man, a 2.5 or 3 pounder is just everything. That one's gonna help a little bit. I think he's gonna help. No, he ain't gonna help. Down in that clear water, they just look a lot bigger than they are.
there's a good one. I think. Felt like a good one. Maybe not. Not a big one, but it's a better one. Thank you, sir. But nice one. Three in the boat and only one I want to keep. We'll be all right. But that's really about it. I threw an S waver and then a Senko and a jig. And that's it. That's all you need this lake.
Coming up next, our anglers bring their bass to the scales. Find out who will make it to Championship Sunday.
Want to achieve the highest performance out of your outboard engine? Introducing the newest product from the makers at Lucas Oil, Marine Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. Lucas Marine Fuel Treatment stabilizes fuel and eliminates corrosion. It cleans and lubricates the complete fuel system. Perfect for marine outboard applications. Eliminates the need for higher octane fuels and will not void your warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works. Evinrude Pro, Bryant Smith here. I want to talk about two key features of the G2 that help me as a tournament angler immensely. The first, low end torque. I like to bounce around from spot to spot. I get up on pad quicker with this motor. I take less time, that means more fishing time. The second, power steering. It's so much fun to drive. Trimmed out, doesn't matter. There's no resistance, it's awesome. If you haven't tried one, take one out for a test ride. I know you'll be impressed.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with Trapper Tackle. This spring in 2018, look for it, our short shank EWG treble hook. We have a little bit wider box in diameter. We have a few extra degrees facing inward. Application wise, it's gonna allow you to put a bigger hook on your bait, and for those fish that like to slap at it like this time of the year in spring, this is the choice of hook to use. Look at that. Look for it at your favorite tackle shop or your online dealer.
Hey everyone, SuperClean Pro Alex Klein here. First thing I do when I get off the water, grab a bottle of SuperClean. Take a couple sprays, spray it on your boat, grab a rag, quick wipe down. Works super fast and super easy. Keeps your boat looking sharp on and off the water. I highly recommend a bottle of SuperClean today.
The Wild West Bass Trail is brought to you by Lucas Oil Marine Products. Made in America, sold to the world. Ranger Boats. Driven to dominate. Dobbins Rods. Fish to win. Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits. Because what you fish matters. Trapper Tackle. Every good fish story begins on a hook. And by P-Line, official fishing line of the Wild West Bass Trail.
Welcome to Lake Shasta Caverns, National Natural Landmark. What we have here is a National Natural Landmark. It is a limestone solutional cave on Shasta Lake. Roughly about 800 to 900 vertical feet above the surface of the lake. Inside that cave, you get to see all the reason why we are a National Natural Landmark. It is a pristine environment loaded with fossils, as well as a whole bunch of speleothem, from stalactites, stalagmites, and 30 other different varieties of speleothem. So it is a definite treat to come here and experience the National Natural Landmark on Shasta Lake.
Our anglers are fighting for the top 10 spots to move on.
Have an area that's nobody's fishing. I don't think anybody pre-fished there. I caught 3 of my best fish there today in about an hour.
I am looking forward to possibly fishing tomorrow, so it'll be my first time fishing Championship Sunday.
First-time Wild West Bass Trail angler Jeremy McKay moves to the top of the leaderboard after bringing in 11.97 pounds to the scales. After a tough day on the water, Gary Dobbins brought in 8.5 pounds, which wasn't enough to make the top 10 cut. Jeff Michaels falls to 3rd place with a 2-day total of 22.99 pounds. Bill Coon started the day in 2nd place, but couldn't bring in enough to make the top 10 cut.
To be honest, I never really would have thought that I'd be leading it going into the final day.
You know, things could turn out really well for me, but that's not up to me, that's up to the fish.
You know, this is my home water. I love this lake. Probably one of the best spotted bass fisheries in the world.
Anytime you're fishing on the last day, it's a good thing.
10 of the best anglers in the West are ready to battle it out across 30,000 acres of Shasta Lake.
Just had to go out and do it one more day. One more day.
Jeremy McKay is fishing near the northern edge of the Sacramento River arm.
Just getting those first couple casts out of the way.
let the jitters kind of settle and work on that first bite. That'll work to start.
Trapper Tackle Pro Greg Gutierrez is between the pit and McLeod River Arms.
Out around the bridges, just messing around, just waiting for the sun to get a little brighter. And then I'll come over here, catch some fish, and then I'm running. Running key spots. I'll run, you know, as far as this little area right through here, and then that's it. There's one. I seen that fish back there on the rants. I don't know if he's gonna be a big one or not. Yeah, he'll keep. Right through the top of the forehead. Little 14-incher. Not a giant, but he's gonna help.
I hope you're ready just to go back and forth on this thing for 7 hours. They keep reloading. Get rid of her later, but gotta start with 5.
Ooh, target. Bogey at 6 o'clock. Grab that net for me real quick. That'll help. Thank you. Go ahead, set it down and keep fishing. That's a decent keeper. Basically, I'm just spearing this thing through, fishing it weedless. And basically what it does for me is it allows those fish to get a little bit better bite on it because they're not chomping on that hook and then throwing it out. So it seems to be the right combination for me so far this tournament. They've really been picking up on this bait. They're more aggressive with it.
It's championship day on Lake Shasta. Who will leave with the SuperClean Showdown title?
For over 30 years, Lucas Oil has provided the very best products for the land and sea. From this success stems another amazing product from the Lucas Marine lineup, Lucas Slick Mist Marine Speed Wax. Just spray it on and wipe it off. Lucas Marine Speed Wax will make your boat look brand new and provide great UV protection. Apply Lucas Marine Slick Mist to wet and dry surfaces in sunlight or shade. It's ideal in both fresh and saltwater application and prevents hard water deposits. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works.
Hey everyone, SuperClean Pro Alex Klein here. First thing I do when I get off the water, grab a bottle of SuperClean. Take a couple sprays, spray it on your boat, grab a rag, quick wipe down. Works super fast and super easy. Keeps your boat looking sharp on and off the water. I highly recommend a bottle of SuperClean today. Evinrude Pro Bryant Smith here. I want to talk about 2 key features of the G2 that help me as a tournament angler immensely. The first, low end torque. I like to bounce around from spot to spot. I get up on pad quicker with this motor. I take less time, that means more fishing time. The second, power steering. It's so much fun to drive. Trimmed out, doesn't matter. There's no resistance, it's awesome. If you haven't tried one, take one out for a test ride. I know you'll be impressed.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with Trapper Tackle. This spring in 2018, look for it, our short shank EWG treble hook. We have a little bit wider box in diameter. We have a few extra degrees facing inward. Application-wise, it's gonna allow you to put a bigger hook on your bait, and for those fish that like to slap at it like this time of the year in spring, this is the choice of hook to use. Look at that. Look for it at your favorite tackle shop or your online dealer.
Hey folks, Jimmy Savoini, Wild West Bass Trail here at SuperClean Showdown on Lake Shasta. I'm here with Jill Woolman from SuperClean Brands, the title sponsor of this event. Thanks for joining us, Jill.
Thanks for having me.
You betcha. Beautiful day out here. The sun came out. Looks like we're going to have some great weather for our championship weigh-in. And we just thank SuperClean for coming out, being a part of this event. Give us your take on it.
You know, it's the first fishing event really that SuperClean has had somebody in attendance at, and it has been just an awesome experience. Wild West Bass Trail has done such a phenomenal job with putting this event on, the way that they've got this down to a science. Watching 200 anglers come in and go through weigh-in is it's something to behold. Fun to see all the fish coming through too.
So turn in real quick. We've got 10 very talented anglers in our field here. You've been watching, seeing what's going on. Give us your pick. Who's going to take it home?
Put me on the spot. I got to go with Jeff Michaels, local fisherman here. He's really been hitting it hard, coming in with some great bags. You know, doing a good showing, and the weather turned for him today. So I'm going to go with Jeff Michaels.
That's a good, safe pick. Jeff's a great pro. He's won a lot of tournaments. This is his home lake. And so I think you might be safe with that one.
All right.
Jill, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's Championship Sunday on Lake Shasta. Current leader Jeremy McKay and his co-angler Dante Ray are having a great start to their morning and are catching lots of fish.
Oh, these fish have been they don't hit it hard. They just pick it up and start swimming. Like, it's really hard to detect a bite from a bush. Well, at least they're active though. Just a matter of time.
General Tire Pro angler Jeff Michaels has a limit in the live well.
Way tough for today. Where we were on about an 80 fish day yesterday, we're probably on a 30 today. Yeah, where we did really well the first day, did not so well yesterday. We're doing a little bit better than yesterday, but not a lot. I don't know what happened. I don't know where they went. Could be the weather change, could be pressure, could be a combination. It's probably a combination of the two. Water's definitely clearing up again after those big storms, so that's not helping. And then today with this north wind, bright sunny skies, it's just pretty tough.
Less than half a pound behind Jeremy is Greg Gutierrez with 2 small keepers in his boat.
Yeah, I think I was bit up there. I can't tell if he's a good one or not. He'll help. Got a belly on him. Right through the forehead. Look at that.
9th place George Galletti is fishing close by Bridge Bay Marina.
There's all. Finally.
It's a little fishy. I think it'll improve. I hope it does. I need to make up 2 pounds, so I need to get me one big one sometime.
Seasoned Wild West Bass Trail angler J.R. Wright is fishing up the McLeod River arm.
Today's gone pretty well so far. I mean, I got a couple of good ones in there, and a solid limit, I believe, with them. I just couldn't hold on to my fish. The wind was blowing too hard way up at the end of the river, and I couldn't hold on them. But, you know, I'm happy just to be in top 10, and thank Wild West for coming out here and just give everybody a chance to fish out here on the West. It's been a good tournament for me, and it's hopefully continues to go well.
Less than 3 pounds separates our top 10 anglers. Don't go anywhere. We crown our champion after this.
Hey guys, Vince Hurtado here with SuperClean. As an avid angler, I'm on the water all the time, and we're all faced with our favorite fish scent that gets onto our carpet, stains it. What I like to do, make it super easy on yourself, take some SuperClean, just a few shots, and let it sit for just about 5 to 10 seconds just to let it get in the carpet. Take a damp cloth, microfiber, and just start scrubbing it out. and you'll see within seconds that stain is gone. Super easy, super fast, super clean. Look for it at your favorite retailer or online store.
Want to achieve the highest performance out of your outboard engine? Introducing the newest product from the makers at Lucas Oil, Marine Fuel Treatment and Injector Cleaner. Lucas Marine Fuel Treatment stabilizes fuel and eliminates corrosion. It cleans and lubricates the complete fuel system. Perfect for marine outboard applications. Eliminates the need for higher octane fuels and will not void your warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine products.
Lucas Oil, it works. Evinrude Pro, Bryant Smith here. I want to talk about two key features of the G2 that help me as a tournament angler immensely. The first, low end torque. I like to bounce around from spot to spot. I get up on pad quicker with this motor. I take less time, that means more fishing time. The second, power steering. It's so much fun to drive. Trimmed out, doesn't matter. There's no resistance, it's awesome. If you haven't tried one, take one out for a test ride. I know you'll be impressed.
The Wild West Bass Trail is brought to you by Evinrude, official engine of the Wild West Bass Trail. Super clean, super fast, super easy, super clean. General Tire, anywhere is possible. Protect the harvest, keeping our traditions alive for future generations. Lowrance, for anglers who want it all. And by Power Pole, official shallow water anchor of the Wild West Bass Trail. Idaho native Cody Murray caught his 5 bass limit early in the morning, but the change in weather conditions has affected the bite.
Get all these fronts coming through. Yesterday we had rain in the morning, and today we're supposed to have 70-degree sunshine. It definitely mixes up the bite a bit. Causes those fish to seem to be in limbo a little bit. They don't know what they're doing and what they want to do. See if we can catch one more Shasta Lake special for you guys. It's been about the size of them all day. Hey, like I said, I mean, you know, Michaels yesterday, Jeff Michaels, arguably the best angler of all time on this body of water. Has a tough day, we talked, he broke off some fish, I think, and, you know, just had a tough day. And those days happen, so, you know, brings in 7 pounds. Well, if some guys bring in 7 pounds today, it leaves the door wide open for everyone. I'm sure Jeff won't do that again today. I have a feeling.
8th place angler Tim Wells has confidence with the late afternoon bite on Shasta.
And we're looking forward to this last hour, hour and a half, because it seems like, you know, last couple of days the bite's been better in the afternoon. So, you know, if it gets any better than it's been, it should come in with another 10-pound bag. Yeah. So I'm not sure, but that may be an upgrade. We'll have to check that out.
It seems like the weightless Senko is probably my most effective bait, but with this wind, I just, you know, I have to be kind of behind a windbreak to do it. And today it's not working as well. All right, we're gonna make a major move. We're headed towards the pit. We may turn and go up the squaw. We might stay in the pit. I'm not sure. We'll see what the wind's like when we get up that way, and we'll make the call when we get there.
General Tire Pro angler Jeff Michaels has a limit in the live well, but is still looking for those kickers. It's going to be a tight race to end. Only 2.53 pounds separates first place from 10th place. Let's go back to our current leader, Jeremy McKay, where he continues to catch his bass from the northern section of the Sacramento River arm.
It all starts up here. I mean, you gotta have a positive attitude. I'm a huge believer in just always stay positive. Whether you go out for 10 hours and don't get a bite, whether you break off a big one at the boat, you know, whatever it might be, always stay positive. And just know that the next cast could, you know, get that bite that completely turns the momentum around. Yeah, better one.
He's got to threaten to leave and then we catch one. Works for me. Not huge, but take what we can get at this point, like I said, till the big ones start eating later.
It's time to hit the scales. After 3 days of fishing, the top 10 anglers will bring in their bass to crown a champion of the SuperClean Showdown on Shasta.
So I don't know, we'll see if it's enough. It's gonna be exciting.
Wayne Brazil is first up to the scales. His 11.5-pound bag puts him in the hot seat.
Every day that'll put you on the hot seat.
As the other anglers come up, no one is able to take the hot seat from Wayne until we get to our final 2 competitors. Local favorite Jeff Michaels is up next.
You need 960 to kick Wayne up. There's the kicker we're looking for right there. Beautiful spotted bass. We're able to do that. Let's see what we got here. 11:28, new leader Jeff Michaels.
Jeff Michaels takes the lead with 34.27 pounds. Day 2 leader Jeremy McKay needs 10.65 to win the SuperClean Showdown.
And 2 really nice kickers right there to round it out. Beautiful limit. Gonna be close, guys. Gonna be close. This is what we love. You ready for this, buddy?
Oh, I've been ready. Let's see what we got here.
And here we go. 1065 sends him home with the victory. 1023. Just shy.
Feels great, you know, especially after having that day 2 that was just terrible. And then coming in today, I didn't think I had enough, so I kind of took a peek at Jeremy's fish and I seen that he had 2 pretty good ones, so I didn't think I had 11.5, so I knew it was going to be pretty close, but I thought Jeremy had me. He pushed me. He could have, you know, one more cast, he could have got me pretty easily. I was pretty shocked when I actually won the event. Great feeling.
The fishing was a challenge for everyone on Lake Shasta, but local angler Jeff Michaels was able to come back and take the SuperClean Showdown trophy. Join us next week on the Wild West Bass Trail as we head to Lake Don Pedro.